Hello everybody and welcome back to the CWE, brought to you by the Chaos Brothers. My name is B-Money, the insect of strength and insanity, as always. Joining me today is my brother, the other half of the owners of the Chaos Brothers, and, the owners of the CWE. My brother of Chaos, and honestly, hockey insanity, Ray Konashiro. Bro, say hello to everybody.
Hello everyone, we are back once again, and despite everything that's happening in the world, no, we will not get into that here. That is not what this is for. We are going to be predicting Night of Champions in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia.
Yes, we are, bro. Now, there's only gonna be 6 matches on this card, 2 of which are gonna be championship matches, and I gotta say I'm liking a few of the matches. To be all honesty, the first match we're gonna talk about is gonna be Sami Zayn versus Karrion Kross, or formerly known as Killer Kross in TNA. So, this one, there's a few things that could happen in it, in all honesty. For starters, if you guys don't know the story, Karrion Kross has been trying to get under Sami Zayn's skin to get him to, I guess you can say, finally turn heel and finally become a bad guy and release his anger. Sami, however, keeps denying that that's ever going to be happening, and he will be a world champion, whereas Karrion Kross keeps poking the fucking bear and says, you're not going to be a world champion, you'll never be a world champion. So, what does Sami do? He slaps the motherfucker and says, Adam Pearce made it official for our match. I'll see you later. Now, a few things could happen. One, Sami gets disqualified by beating the holy fuck out of Karrion, giving Karrion the win mentally and physically. 2, Karrion wins, obviously at Dirty Tactics. Or 3, possible double countout. I'm gonna go with, now personally I love both superstars here. Both of them I want to see become world champion eventually. One, if I could, I would absolutely have them both be champions at the same time. But as of right now, I want to see Karrion Kross climb the ladder to become world champion. So I'm going to go with Karrion Kross on this one. What about you, bro?
Yeah, I'm kind of with you. I think both should and will be champions one day. World champions one day. But there is something that pushes my decision here with who wins.
And what's that?
It's where it's getting hosted.
Yeah, I completely forgot about that.
Arabia.
I completely forgot about that, and what I guess you can say religion.
As far as I know, most wrestlers aren't very forward about personal stuff and whatnot. Sami, however, has been very forthcoming
open
about him being of Syrian descent, and on the last trip apparently here to Saudi, he made his pilgrimage. Sami is Muslim and is very open and proud of it.
Nothing wrong with
I don't care what religion you are, but something like this, I kind of do think it makes a little bit of difference, because if you remember before, when there was a giant Royal Rumble kind of deal,
the greatest Royal Rumble,
Crown Jewel, that always got hosted in Crown Jewel, there was always one person that seem to always have an amazing showing, who always seem to win their matches there. And from what I remember, that person was of Saudi descent.
Yeah, and I believe that was Mansoor, who is now in AEW.
I say that purely because I think these two are so evenly matched with a lot of things, from the in-ring talents to where their trajectory should be going, that
Absolutely.
I think the fact that Sammy is Muslim and it's getting hosted in Riyadh, that I think it just gives that extra boost to Sammy, and that's why I'm picking him. Just because of the feel-good story that it would give the crowd. And if you open up with that, they're gonna be very invested from that point on. Personally, I think.
You got a point there, bro. And honestly, I can understand that. 100%, you know. And like I said, it does make a whole lot of sense. Next match, it is a street fight match with the Eradicator, Mommy, as aka Rhea Ripley, taking on the Judgment Day's, at least one half of the women's tag team champions, and a part of the Judgment Day, Raquel Rodriguez. So, what's on?
This, I feel like, goes more with, like, Judgment Day story than anything else.
I was gonna say this.
I hate to say it because of Rhea, but this kind of feels like it could get used as the bathroom match.
Unfortunately,
like
yeah.
In the middle of the pay-per-view, it's like, okay, we got a lot of important things coming up afterwards. We got a lot of important things had come beforehand. They're not putting the Sammy match as a bathroom match. That's just not happening.
No.
So we had, like, it's nothing on you, it's nothing on Raquel, it's just the way the card is.
I was gonna say, both women are incredible in-ring performers. Raquel could use a little work on the microphone, but besides that, they both bust their ass off every single day, entertaining the fans, and honestly, it shows.
Mm-hmm. And with that being said, going and looping in with the whole Judgment Day thing, I think Rhea's gonna win it. Just cause...
Really?
Yeah. Because of the new person coming in with the Judgment Day now.
Roxanne.
Mm-hmm. With Liv being out with injury now, please recover quickly. We're gonna miss you, Liv. But because Liv being out with that injury, Raquel losing the match here, it could give a little bit more of an in for Roxanne to kind of come in and start messing stuff up a bit.
So, first thing, unfortunately, Liv is actually going to be out, I believe, for 6 months. Because I can show you the video later, but that slam, I don't know if you saw it, but there was a slam she took from Kairi Sane that you really could see the shoulder popped out. Like, it popped, and she was holding on to her shoulder. I do wish her a speedy recovery, because honestly, Liv, you're, in my opinion, MVP from... When did she win the world title, bro?
I remember it was during that whole Liv Morgan revenge.
Yeah. She beat Becky because of Dominic. But personally,
Liv Morgan won it on May 25th, 2024.
Okay, and she lost it at
Or
the Raw, Netflix of Raw, yeah. So, she was actually the Superstar of the Year from those times, and honestly, she was a badass, honestly. But I like where you were going with the Rhea Ripley angle. However, I don't feel like Roxanne is actually... Well, she might get involved with this match, but I feel like Finn Balor is actually trying to separate the team because he doesn't like being bossed around. He didn't like it when Damien did it or Rhea did it. Now Liv is doing it, and it's the same story, if you think about it. First you had Rhea, then Liv came in, stole Dominic. Now look who's in here. Roxanne is trying to steal Dominic from Liv. But I feel like this would actually break the Judgment Day apart. Coming soon, I guess you can say. So I'm actually going to agree with you saying Rhea Ripley is going to win this. But I'm just thinking, it might be Finn that costs Raquel.
yeah, no, I'm not saying Roxanne's gonna come down and interrupt. I just mean she can use this loss by Raquel to try to weasel her way in more.
That's true. Next match, this one has the potential to be match of the night. The United States Championship. We have Jacob Fatu defending the title against the former, quote-unquote, head of the table and leader of the bloodline, Solo Sikoa. God, fucking... Realistically, if this was SummerSlam, my money would be on Solo 100% because JC Mateo, or as he was known in New Japan, Jeff Cobb, would have absolutely interrupted the match. Tama Tonga is a coin flip whether or not he's with Jacob or Solo. He says he's with Jacob, but I feel like that's just him trying to getting good with Jacob, and then he's turning on it. But since we are in Saudi, I'm sorry to say, but, well, there have been title changes before in Saudi. I personally feel, however, Jacob's going to win this, but it's still going to be a banger of a match. Honestly, I can't wait to see how far Jacob goes, and again, he is another future world champion. This motherfucker weighs, I think, like almost 300, and he can move like a goddamn cruiserweight. It's like, holy fuck.
I mean, his finisher was literally jumping up to the top rope and doing a
moonsaulting the motherfuckers. It's just like, how is this guy not gonna be a world champion? Fucking him with the title would be insane. What about you, bro?
Yeah, Jacob's 6'2", 291 pounds.
Yeah, almost 300. Like I said, like holy fuck.
The dude's good, and he will be a world champion one day. I'd be surprised if he doesn't become a world champion one day.
I think someone might start a riot if he doesn't, aka Rikishi.
But this one is not as close for me as it sounded like for you. Because even still, like, to me, it's Jacob all day.
I was gonna say,
I mean, his
all
saying.
gas, no brake.
I was gonna say, because right now you can kind of see it in the booking. When it comes to Jacob, it is all gas, no brakes.
No
You know what I
brake.
mean?
I was gonna say, personally, it wasn't even close to for me. It was gonna be Jacob regardless. I'm just saying, if this was like SummerSlam or another pay-per-view, the possibility was gonna be there. But personally, it's always gonna be Jacob. He is honestly my favorite member. Mind you, aside from main event Jey Uso, he has been my favorite member of either bloodline, personally.
At the beginning, it was
Jey.
definitely Sammy, though.
Oh, well, you couldn't deny that, bro. Let's be fair here. Sami Zayn was was the R-Truth of the bloodline. He made everyone crack.
It was great. It was
It
great
was.
watching it.
But I'm saying, like, blood related to, the Anawahi family, or the Fatu, I should say. It's always going to be Jay first, then Fatu. Those two fucking are amazing. Speaking, next match, we have the finals for the Queen of the Ring tournament, where we have Jade Cargill taking on the Empress of Tomorrow, who got her original music back, thank God. Because, God, that music is fucking banger. Don't get me wrong, the Death Rebel fucking music was not bad, but it didn't have the slap that fucking CFO did. Personally speaking, who are you taking, bro?
Jade still feels to me like there needs to be some growth that happens.
Yeah.
So I'm going with Asuka.
No one is ready for Asuka! Yeah, I'm sorry, fucking... I personally think Jade needs to go into the performance center and develop more. I'm sorry, she can be a great wrestler, but right now, like you said, she's too fresh, I guess you can say. She needs to be worked on better. This is kind of a what the hell kind of match. For her, at least. Again, she can be a great wrestler eventually. She needs to either practice more and get better at the skills. Because, sorry to say, Jade, but you were in the minor leagues in AEW. Now you're big leagues in WWE. You need to step up your goddamn game. Personally speaking. On the King of the Ring Finals tournament, we have a match that honestly should have happened when Cody had the title, and a match long overdue. Mind you, this match happened at WrestleMania 6. That was a triple threat match. We have the Viper, the Apex Predator, the Legend Killer, Randy Orton, taking on his former Legacy member, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Fucking... It's on the wall. It's literally on the wall. Who's gonna win this? But there are so many possibilities to say either one could win this match, personally. I personally would love to see Orton win the match, and that's why I'm gonna go with him. Solely because I want him to get past Cena's record of 17 and become an 18-time world champion. Right now, he is at 14. He needs 4 more titles. The winner of the King and Queen of the Ring will get a title match at SummerSlam. I would love to see both people win, but personally, and just this, you can call me a spiteful fuck all you want. I really don't care. The hype for Cena, it was never there for me in the start. I respected him wholeheartedly when he was a full-time wrestler. He carried the company on his back. Mind you, fucking, he was Vince McMahon's, kept shoving you down everyone's face, but, you know, he was there every single day. He held the title, he held the company up when it was in a war with TNA, but now, people are putting him on a goddamn pedestal, saying he's the greatest of all time. And he's saying, oh, I've been in this business for 25 years. No, bitch, you haven't been in this business for 25 years. No, maybe 20. Not 25. You weren't even there full time when it came to your 20th anniversary. So, no, fucking, you're not the greatest of all time. What about you, bro? I'm sorry about that tangent.
Honestly, I figured you'd be saving that for the next match.
Oh, trust me, there's a bigger one coming for that match.
But, no, I feel like both of them are gonna get another shot at Cena for the title. And I think Orton comes first, so I'm gonna give Randy the match at SummerSlam. And Cody will get a match later on, so Randy Orton wins this match to advance and take on John Cena at SummerSlam.
Speaking of the fucking, I guess you can say corporate shell for the WWE Undisputed, we have John Cena defending it against CM Punk. Bro, I think I already know who you're gonna choose.
Yeah, John Cena. Like, he's not gonna drop the title anytime soon. As much as us and some people may want him to, it's just not gonna happen, guys. Just accept it. We're on the run here for John Cena. And until he gets to the end and officially retires, it's not happening.
Yes, bro, doesn't it seem like deja vu with Cena's whole title run? If you think about it.
I could probably see the similarities if you pointed them out to me, so.
What happens every single match that he's defending that title? Ref bump, interference, or low blow, 1, 2, 3, retains the title. Who does that sound like?
Roman. To me, Roman.
It's fucking deja vu all over again. We've had to deal with Roman doing the same bullshit for 4 fucking years. Now we gotta deal with Cena for the next 6 months doing this fucking shit? No! I'm sick and tired of this fucking ref bump interference 1, 2, 3 garbage. Literally fucking everyone saying, oh, Cena turning heel was the greatest of all time. No, he's not. It's not even in the top 5. The only reason you people are putting Cena at number 1 for the greatest of all time for heel turns and bullshit like that is because you're afraid you will never see him again ever in the WWE's ring. Newsflash for you people. Cena's ego is too fucking big. He will never leave WWE. I guarantee you, down the line, some cocky asshole with the title is gonna be saying, I'm the greatest of all time. You hear Cena's music, he's like, maybe I got one more match in. It was like Hogan in TNA. It's like Flair all over again. They say they're retired, and then they come back for, quote, one more match. It's the same bullshit song and dance every single time. The only person who has actually stayed true to his goddamn word about never entering a wrestling ring again is The Undertaker. Mind you, there were some less than valuable fucking matches before, but Undertaker's last official match was during the pandemic era of the WrestleMania 36 when he faced AJ Styles in the Boneyard match. That was his last match. And guess what? He hasn't stepped into the ring for a match since. He is the only one who has actually been clear and cut. He will never wrestle again. Okay, mind you, fucking Batista also said he's again, did have a match. But I personally respect Undertaker more because of, you know, his lineage for WrestleMania and the company. But he's never stepped back foot in the ring, and in fact, he might be becoming part of the creative team in the back. Cena, I don't trust. I feel like he is going to be back in the wrestling one, quote unquote, one more time. And it's fucking retarded that people are literally crying that they're never going to see him. He's too much of an egotistical asshole to fucking leave. I even read to Ray, he did a quote where fucking he apparently loves wrestling more than making. I don't fucking believe that for a second. You left wrestling to become a movie star with one-off appearances every single fucking year. Here's how Cena is. If the money is right, you know he'll show up. So yeah, I'm so sick and tired of this. It's fucking deja vu all over. Ref bump, interference, or low blow. 1, 2, 3. Cena retains. However, I do. Well, now, mind you, I would like this to happen if. Well, no, when the ref bump happens, I would like it if Seth Rollins' music came out, started playing, he came out, attacked Cena, waited until the ref came up, or at least bring another ref out with him, cash in, pin Cena, 1, 2, 3, Rollins become champion. I would like for that to happen. I know it's not going to happen, unfortunately. Which honestly annoys the fuck out of me. Because the writing is right there. Cena and Rollins have had a feud for decades. When Rollins was a part of the Authority, when he was Mr. Money in the Bank, he threatened to end Edge's, I guess you can say, life. Fucking, they had that match at SummerSlam where it was title versus title. It makes the most sense, but I don't feel like it's gonna happen. Unfortunately, Cena is gonna retain. God, I hate deja vu. I hate fucking reruns. Give me something. Mind you, fucking Cody, at least, when he was champion, now mind you, he didn't defend it all the time, but when he defended it, he actually put fucking heart in it. I know Cena's fucking in his 50s or close to it. I don't fucking care personally. If he wanted a retirement tour, it should have been sooner rather than... Ugh. Well, that was my vote. John Cena unfortunately retaining. Sorry for the long tangent, everyone. I'm kind of annoyed as fuck with this fucking goddamn bullshit. I like fucking consistency with the champion. I understand Cena's a fucking heel, but don't be a fucking Roman heel, damn it! God, so fucking stupid. What do you think, bro? What's gonna be match of the night?
Really? I think it comes down to either Solo and Jacob or Randy and Cody. Like, that's the two that I see being the contenders for match of the night.
I can see that too, personally. Let's see here. The main event's gonna be fucking predictable as hell. We both know that. Well, that was the predictions for Night of Champions in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. More than likely, we are not going to be doing predictions for Saturday night's main event. At least we're not going to record one. We will be predicting who we think is going to win each match, at least on a separate time. But we're probably not going to record an actual episode for it. So I believe the next episode for the predictions is going to be at SummerSlam. But with that, my name is B Money.
And I am Rey Konishiro.
And bro, as we always say here at the CWE, in 3, 2, 1, fuck PG. Thank you everyone for watching, and we'll see you at SummerSlam. Peace.